Yo, my guys, welcome back to another VOD video. And in today's video, I'm currently filming this in 2024, and I've scheduled it to the exact second to where it hits 2025. Wow, crazy, I know. We're going to be going over the rarest items in my collection. We're not only going to be going over the rarest items, we're going to be going over items. We got, somewhat good items in here that I got for good deals and good prices. We're going to be going over some of the first items I had to this collection, and we're also going to be going over some of my personal favorite items. Of course, we got to throw that in there because anyways, let's get into the video. I thought a great way to start off this video would be to take a look at these two Nintendo 64 fantastic colors. First off, we got the Jungle Green. Alongside it, we got the Ocean Blue Nintendo 64. Now, both of these I actually got for Christmas this year. The reason of the color scheme's release is because of the original Nintendo 64 being too plain and having not so much color to it. So they came out with these, and nowadays the only people purchasing it are people who want to play their old-fashioned Nintendo games in style, or just pure collectors who want to get the whole set. Personally, myself, I'm looking for completing the set, but that's going to take me a while, and I'm on board for it, so let's move on. Next up, we got this sealed copy of Pokemon White version 2 for the DS. Now, for those who know, Pokemon games on the DS tend to be expensive, but this one that we picked up, we found it in this abandoned trailer that, we were looking for some old games. We had permission to be there and all that, but yeah. We found that along with some other stuff, and yeah, it was sealed, never opened. The sealing on the front might be a bit not damaged, but a bit rough, but really I would classify it as being sealed and, going for what it would be. Next up, we got the GameCube Logitech controller. Now, it looks like a normal GameCube controller, right? It has the stick, the C-stick, all the buttons on it. But it has this little thing on the top, and it has all the buttons. And it's the buttons to a hotel. Now, this is called the GameCube Logitech controller. And it was originally to a hotel called LodgeNet that you can go to play Nintendo 64, GameCube, and Super Nintendo games. Yeah, all of them have, their own specific controllers, but I just have the GameCube one. Yeah, I found it on eBay. It was going for, only, 50 bucks. Also, take a look at how long this cord is. Really. And I promise you, this is not slowed down. I'll actually speed it up for you. And this is the aftermath right here. For reference, I can put it on my TV stand and put it with its cord all the way to the bathroom counter. That's how long the cord is. Next up is my Golden Mario amiibo and my Mario DS holder. Now, I'd like to put them in the same category because both of them share one thing, and I both got them for a fairly decent price for what they normally go for. The amiibo, I got it around where it stopped selling, so it went for a couple $100 in its box. I found that in its box on eBay for only 40 bucks. For the Mario DS holder is even better, because I found that usually it goes for in its box I'd say around couple $100, 200, but I only found that for 70 bucks. So yeah, there are two really good deals I found on eBay, and I figured I'd just throw them in here. For a favorite item, of course it's gotta be Rob. I mean, he's Rob. How could you not love him? Rob was originally released in 1985 as the Robotic Operating Buddy. In Japan, he was released as the Family Robot. I can go on about him. But yeah, he came with these pieces, and they went for his game, Gyromite. He had another game, Stack Up, but I don't have that one for obvious reasons. But yeah, Gyromite, basically kind of hard to explain, so here's some footage of its gameplay. as you saw in the video, Rob was moving these spinning gyros, and they actually spin so fast that, believe it or not, it could actually take off a man's finger. That's why on the side it has a little thing to say to not put your finger on it. As some of you guys may know, my first item to the collection was this Crimson DS Lite with Mario Kart DS. And I've said it in a lot of my videos because I love it so much and I'm so grateful it could be the first thing to my collection. And yeah, you're probably going to hear that more from me, so get used to it, my friends. Another thing with me is plushies. You'll see them all over the gaming room. Like, you'll see them everywhere. I'm sure, like, anywhere you'll turn, you'll most likely see a plushie. And also, for my bed, yeah, don't ask how I sleep at night. But no, really, there's, like, piles on here. And that's not even talking about the ones behind and under my bed that has fallen there, so, yeah. That's, like, a whole nother story on its own. Anyways, sorry for getting sidetracked. My first plushie to the collection, as you can see here, is this Bullet Bill that I'm holding. Now, not really a lot to say about a Bullet Bill plush, although it was my first, like, plushie, and it's actually in pretty surprisingly good condition from when I first picked it up. It's not really as beaten up, and it's not really in the best new condition, but yeah, still. Yeah, I got this when I was, like, 7 at a Walgreens, because I really wanted to start collecting Mario plushies, and yeah. That was like the first one and I was super happy. Now for the rarest game of my collection, potentially one of the most rarest Nintendo games out there, Clay Fighter's Sculpture Cut. Now for the Nintendo 64, Clay Fighter Sculpture Cut was sort of an RPG game where you fought all these different like clay monsters, and it was exclusive to Blockbuster, and only a few people got their hands on it. I found mine at a yard sale. And yeah, it was a great find. I only got it for like 30 bucks. I didn't want to ask anything. Like, that's really the way you play it, you know? You just get it, don't ask any questions, and have a rare game. Pretty nice. And now for the finale, what potentially might be one of the rarest Nintendo items in history. I present you the Ultra 64. Now, for those who don't know about the Ultra 64, it was originally the prototype for the Nintendo 64. They came out with this first, and it also came out with a controller and a dev cartridge. Now, I got this for Christmas, but I didn't get the controller or dev cartridge. It came from my grandparents' attic. Now, they literally just gave it to me for Christmas, and I was surprised. I was like, but I didn't say anything, of course, because, you know, I didn't want him to catch on or anything. But, yeah, it was a great find. Like, a really, really great find. Goes for, like, you can't even find one of these, like, up online, like, selling. Like, they're all just really rare. Like, only a few collectors have them. And they're, like, something that everyone, like, praises, you know? Like, everyone loves the Ultra 64. And it's amazing that I could have one. Alright, y'all. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, please smash the like button, subscribe, all that crap, and have a happy new year.